Hi, I'm John Pitts, and welcome to another segment of Passion Behind the Owners. Today with our good friend, Dr. John.
Hi.
John has been a friend of Cardinal Automobilia since it started, and one thing I love about you is you always bring out a great array of cars, and part of it is you have such an array of cars that allows you to bring such a variety to the show. In fact, I think my favorite phone call of the year is when you call me and say, John, what do you need this year? And I'll say, our theme is this, and you'll have something to bring. So I know you have a passion for obviously Mopars and Mustangs, especially Bosses, and even a variety of other cars, even some exotics. So we'll talk about all those today. But tell me, how did you get started? What fueled your passion behind cars?
I think it was just the age I grew up. All my friends were into cars. It was just a thing to do. I graduated from high school in 1976 and kind of missed the muscle car era. But, there were still some cool cars out,
Right.
Trans Ams, etc. And my first car was a 66 Chevelle that, I tinkered with constantly. I had to put Kragers on it, even though it was a 327. And
Slapper bars, probably.
Right, yeah, you just had to do that. So I think it was just a different age. And cars were kind of a thing that a lot of males my age did in that era, and I'm not so sure that holds true nowadays.
Yeah, I think we are obviously seeing a change in the environment. I mean, there's so many millennials, so many people in cities these days, and a lot of autonomous talk, And again, I think if you look at this garage, you're like, how could you possibly want to deal with an autonomous car when you have something so vibrant to drive? So John, you mentioned the Chevelle and the Trans Ams when you kind of came out of high school as far as being more of the popular cars. Tell us about the Trans Ams that you've collected and how you came about them. And your real passion. I know you like the black and gold ones for sure.
I'm kind of Smokey and the Bandit guy. Special editions are my thing, and I've actually owned quite a few of them. We're down to 3 true special editions, which have a slightly different eagle on the hood, etc. But I have 279s, one with a Pontiac 400 engine, one with the Olds 403. Both of the cars are, correct original cars. The Olds 403 one actually has 6,000 original miles, correct Uniroyal tires. And then I have one that was formerly owned by the Penskes, and that is 81 special edition with the smaller engine, the 4.9, a non-turbo engine. And then I have a few other Trans Ams. I have a couple of other 79s. I have a pace car, an 80, and then I actually converted 2 Camaros to Trans Ams too. So there were 2010 Camaros that I had them doing the Trans Am thing on.
Yeah, well, we'll show you the nose in a video clip later, but that's really a good look. They pulled it off really well for taking that car. And again, I think we missed the Pontiac mark. So John, one of the things I've also noticed in the garage, and I'm a huge Mustang fan myself, is your passion for Bosses. And I think I've seen anything from a Shelby in here, a couple Shelbys, to all the different Boss varieties. So give us a little background on how you came across those.
So yeah, I've been kind of a Mustang guy from way back. Oddly enough, I used to buy Mustangs, turn around, throw some Bondo on them, and sell them. That's how I made my money.
You're that guy?
Yeah, in high school and the first couple of years at college, that's what I did. And I went through a lot of Mustangs, probably 20, 30 of them that way. And some of them were just rust buckets back then. But so I've always kind of liked the whole Mustang thing, and kind of focused a little bit more on Bosses. So I have one of every year that was ever manufactured. I have a 69, a 429, candy apple red, a 70 Boss 302 in grabber green, and then I have a 71, which you may be able to see behind us, a 351 Boss, and then a 212 Laguna Seca Boss, and a 213 green Boss. But yeah, hey, they made them 5 years. I've won it every year. And then a few of the Shelbys, the GT 500, the last year Shelby, Carroll was really involved with it, was I think kind of seminal year, and so I went ahead and got a convertible GT 500 because the very next year he passed away, and that car with the big 662 horse engine was only made 2 years. And then I have one he actually owned. A 350 Gulfstream Aqua, a convertible that he bought while he owned Shelby Ford in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, California, and he actually sold it to himself.
Really?
Yeah, to Shelby Racing in California, and they kind of use it as a VIP car. But it's got a well-documented history. It's kind of a neat car from that respect, that Carroll actually owned this car, and all the paperwork is there to prove it.
That's amazing provenance, and I do love the Shelby you have, and I've always threatened to want to go take the Laguna Seca for a ride if the weather was better.
You're allowed to.
Well, that's great. That's great. John, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank
today.
you.
Well, just what a great collection, and I love coming here. I've been here several times. You're always very gracious about opening up. And truly, I want to thank our sponsor, Classic Auto Insurance. Passion behind the owner, brought to you by Carmel Automobilia. You see it in John, and you see it in all of our video series. Thanks for watching.
Agreed value, mileage rollover, and tiered mileage plans. Classic Auto, insuring your vehicle, insuring your passion. Call or click Classic Auto today.